Hi, I'm Carl Dixon from Verada Drums, and I have some tips for selecting your first Pandeiro. If you're just getting started with the instrument and learning how to play and developing some technique, maybe trying some different kinds of music, there's a few key things to look for in a Pandeiro that I think will be really helpful. I have another video where I talk a lot about the different attributes of skins and platinelas and the shell and sizes. But if you're looking to purchase your first Pandeiro and you're still learning on the instrument, then I have some tips that are specifically for you. Number one, the weight of the drum is probably the most important thing overall, meaning the lighter the drum you have, the better time you're going to have learning. This is simply due to the sort of unique nature of holding the drum while you're playing it with this hand. A lighter drum is going to make it much easier on the hand that holds the drum. This is going to allow you to practice and play for longer periods of time and play in a more relaxed way that gets better sound from the drum and develops a better technique, which will then serve you well when you're playing on different pandeiros and different styles. But the weight is the overall number one factor that's gonna help you out getting started. This means that you likely want a 10-inch drum, not a larger 11 or 12-inch drum. And a drum with 5 sets of platinelas will be fine to get started on. This saves some weight unless you really need a louder drum with more platinelas or in a larger size. Then a 10-inch drum with 5 sets of platinelas will be great. I also really recommend starting out with a Skinhead. Tuning the drum with a Skinhead, you can get larger ranges of nice pitches, especially some lower pitches, which I think is really helpful for developing the technique for the open tone on the Pandeiro. A Skinhead will either have a round rim, like this drum, or a flat rim. And in general, a round rim will be a little bit heavier, flat rim will be a little bit lighter. So I generally recommend the flat rim unless you're thinking about interchanging or switching out the Skinhead to put a nylon head on the Pandeiro. You can't put a nylon head on a drum with a flat rim, only one with a round rim. So if that's something you're considering, then maybe choose one with a round rim. I really like these drums from O Profissional as a drum to start out learning on. I think they're a great weight for the price and are really well made and have especially nice skins. These come in a variety of configurations, either with a round rim or a flat rim, and either brass platinelas or steel platinelas. The choice of platinelas that you choose is a little bit up to your taste and a little bit up to the styles of music you're going to play. If you're going to play more choro or jazz music or quieter volume music, then I'd say go with brass. If you're playing samba with other percussion instruments and a little bit louder, then I'd say go with a steel. Here is a drum with a round rim and brass platinelas from O Profissional. 10 inches with 5 sets of jingles, right? Here's a very similar drum with a flat rim and steel platinelas, also from O Profissional. This Pandeiro from Zezinho is pretty similar, also really lightweight with lighter weight brass platinelas. Going up a little bit in price, you can't go wrong with a good quality drum from Marcelo Pizzotti or Wagner Oliveira, or a couple other nice drums from Bira and Pandeiro. This one from Pizzotti has a little bit larger brass platinelas, really nice for choro. And one from Wagner Oliveira. One of my personal favorites from Bira. Sounds especially good when it's tuned down lower with these nice thicker heads. If you're getting a Pandeiro specifically to play in louder samba and pagode music, then one of these drums from O Profissional with a nylon head and 6 sets of jingles will be really nice. It's still one of the lightest drums in this category, but is quite a bit louder and has a sound that helps project among other percussion instruments. I hope that's helpful. If you have more questions, please get in touch and I'll be happy to recommend a Pandeiro based on your particular interests and needs. Thanks a lot.